So, can anybody tell me what the homeless population is here on this island alone? It's about 8,000 people. Hawaii has one of the highest rates for homelessness in the country, next to Nevada and New York. This is men, women, children, elderly, veterans, those who served our country are homeless. They don't have a place to call home or enough resources to take care of themselves or their family. So my name is Bethany Acosta, and this is my interview speech, and my topic is about Alea Bridge. So I decided to interview Joseph Acosta. He is the founder and director of operations for Alea Bridge. Some background about him: he was a police officer for 16 years, and he served in the Army, and he did 2 tours in combat. And he started Alea Bridge because while he was on the job for police, he saw firsthand all the homeless people and all the struggles that they had to go through, and he knew that he wasn't really doing everything he could to help them, and he wanted to make a difference in their lives. So he started up this organization. So Alea Bridge is Hebrew for rise up or ascend. And Alea Bridge is a nonprofit organization that was established in 2016 to help the homeless. So they provide a lot of services, whether it is helping them find jobs, shelter, permanent housing, medical care, documentation, and a lot of other services. And how he started this, he had to face a lot of challenges. Well, for one, he was a police officer. He didn't know how to run an organization, so he had a struggle with that. He had a struggle with finding support from the community to back him up. And another big one was he didn't have the resources or the money. So this is where his family came in, where they helped him a lot, when it was from volunteering or bringing money from out of their own pockets to help feed them or buy things to make the events that they were doing. Now they have a lot more publicity and a lot more funding from everywhere. So they have city, state grants, federal grants. They have private foundations that donate, and donations from the public in general. And they have a lot more volunteers from clubs, churches. Other homeless people are helping the homeless, which is inspiring. And some of the success stories that they have, they were able to send some homeless people back to the mainland, back to their families, to rekindle with them. They were able to get a 27-year-old woman off the street along with her 2 daughters. One was 3 years old and the other one was 1 year old. A lot of people think that these successes are small, and it is to some people, but to the people that they're helping, it's a huge thing. It changed their whole world. It helped them so much, and they're grateful for it, and this is why people keep helping. And some of the projects they had donations, whether it was food, clothing, hygiene products, or money. They had events like the Jamathon, Christmas in the park, Feed the Soul. So it was like the Eat the Street food vending thing. They had a worship where they prayed and talked to the homeless. And they had cleanup for their encampments. Some of the future projects that they have is they want to acquire land so they could start building mini houses for their clients and their families. And they have a Christmas event coming up where they are gifting low-income families with a wish list that they're able to write. And I got interested in this topic because I didn't really know that the homeless population and the homeless rate was that bad until my uncle brought it to our attention. And it really shocked me when I figured out all this information, especially when I interviewed him. Even more information came out, and I was like, I was so glad that I was a part of this organization. I was able to help volunteer and make a difference. It might have been a small one, a small little part of it, but it made people happier, and I, I want to continue doing that. And if you guys want to do it too, there's the contacts. And yeah, thank you.